And I mean, yes, you have the Yorick, who's a lot of presence in the side lane, but you know, I feel like the Ahri Lucian, these champions when behind, really going to struggle to make an impact right here. Now, Lucid is looking for a potential dive.
I mean, Owner is down here, so got to be very careful. You got to make this happen quickly. But Career gets tower aggro and nearly dies. The Q comes through. It's first blood for the Varus, and they do get Keria. But we are going to see, yeah, Owner just force them back. And meanwhile, up in the top side, looks like Doran's in a bit of trouble here, trying to just dash away and flash as well.
Just spend more time in top lane.
I guess, yeah. This explains a lot, I suppose. Lucid is down here. Meanwhile, they're going aggressive on a Smash, who's getting quite low, but maybe it was a bait all along. Keria's down, the bubble hits Pays, and he has to bubble himself.
The spear, the spear!
Oh, there it is, Lucid! Says, I'm here to play now. Be good, but Career is about to get his flash back. So
Bot's probably the best.
Yeah. I mean, they should know he's down here. Instead, they're just going to try to clear a ward in the river and pay for it. I really don't know why they did that. Doran now doesn't have his flash, but just gets aggroed.
That's called a matter of having good flash timings. You know, we were talking about how Career was about to have his flash back. They knew that. They were aware.
Well, now we've got Lucid. He is quite fed. Showmaker's coming over here, but Faker is TPing in. And first roam from the bottom lane comes from the team who has two bottom laners. So they are going to win this trade. Not very surprising. I just feel like DK opting for a couple of side of the mark treads, which there's no EP boots, but yeah, he's definitely one of the more aggressive ones. As now Keria looking to turn around this play as the chains do come down, and guess who's back? Back again, it's Owner in the bottom lane, flashes the bubble, takes down Smash. They get the flash out of Career as well as the heal, and another stack for Owner.
Yep. So easy to do, and this is how you should be playing. You have Nocturne, the bot lane's easy to set up.
I think he's okay. Actually, he might even kill it. Yeah, he's just going to kill Career. Baited, I suppose.
Yep.
We'll give it to him, you know. Uh-oh. Well, Lucid does have his flash. He might have to use it here. As the flash comes in for Faker first, as he does put up the shield, gets feared, and now is going to flash over the wall. As Showmaker does come over to try to help out. The charm does hit onto Keria. There's a very nice bubble going to catch too. Showmaker trying to keep them around, but he doesn't have his charm. As now Pantheon's joining out, and they immediately turned on him. And Faker says, I will take that 1-for-1 every day of the week.
Hey, Dplus really gets momentum back in the game. And then Lucid flies in, and it's a 1-for-1. It's like, well...
Gunblade finish. Doran wants the aggressive trade, even with the Maiden up here. The cage is there, but the shovel gonna help out. Flashes for both. As Doran, couple... She was healing quite a lot, but now he's kind of on the opposite side. The Q does miss. The Shuriken is not there. Now Doran is taking way too much damage. And Xiu just survives through it all and takes the kill.
Keria here ends up disrupting quite well, knocking the piercing arrow, disrupting it from Pays. Then this just baited by the barrier. Yeah.
Pays said one thing there.
Keria on the Nami, so...
Don't forget the Scout Slingshot.
That item just... there are some items in this game that you see them and you're like, okay, that's an item. That's damage, right? Like, oh.
Wow.
It just
What does that even do? Okay, this time the Gunblade and no cage, so maybe Xiu, yeah, he's gonna get stunned up, and I think he's got it here. Nope, one more auto, and there it is. Doran
Redemption
extends it and picks up the kill.
Not Redemption the item, but like Redemption from his previous attempt, yeah.
Oh.
Unintimidating.
I mean, it doesn't feel like it does a whole lot anyway, as Career's just dead. Trying to trade here once again, getting baited into it. You know, they have Lucid, and they say, maybe we can take this. Well, your Nami's not going to survive.
A lot of damage available. We'll see the replay. So, dodges the glob of mist, and then actually uses the speed to get past the cage. So much damage done. And the extra AD from the Gunblade also helping here to get those last autos.
Looks like they want to go for a turn as chains into Nocturne ultimate into dead.
Speaking of exploding people.
Where have we seen this before?
Yeah.
I swear I know that play from somewhere. As now, once again, two top laners going at it. This time Doran going to take a little bit more passively. Lucid's trying his best. You know, he was the very fed one. But there's only so much he can do. And, you know, part of the reason why T1 came back is also...
Last cone.
That's not the redemption he was looking for.
There's no way. I just automatically defaulted to like, there's no way that actually happened. There's no way that actually happened.
It did. It did.
I just. Wow. Well, that happened.
Yeah.
That's a tilter.
Will Career learn this time? Nope. No, he won't. You know, I thought 6th time was the charm.
You know what you said? Will he learn? What is there to learn from this?
Don't clear the ward.
What do you mean?
Die.
Don't clear. Stand in the fountain?
Yes. No, just let someone else do it. Okay, this time they're going in on a phase, and that should be enough, but he's getting so much damage, and he's even living!
He's alive!
Okay, well, he's dead, but Lucid will go down eventually as well, but I mean, at least they get the kill, but man,
honestly,
how tilting can this get?
At least they got him. At least, you know, if the goal was to kill Pays and nothing else, just purely to kill Pays, they were successful. Get Dragon? No. Win the fight? No. Win the game? No. Protect mid tower? No. None of these things, just purely to kill Pays, they were successful. If that's what we're measuring, then they achieved their goal.
Not again. Okay, he's okay. But he does have the tidal wave.
But unfortunately, the outcome of this series
all got away. By the way, the maiden just went down, so there is that. So now we got a fight coming in here. Owner is just going to go in on the Career. I don't know if that was the best idea this time around, but it's okay. He gets low. The chains go down on the Lucid. Showmaker nearly dies to Doran, but he does get away. And now Faker trying to join on in. Lucid's still alive. And kind of a concave here for the side of Dplus Kia. Faker getting kited down.
Oh, the arrow!
The Pyro gonna just go through the Galio, kind of hidden there. As he runs in a straight line, the bubble gonna catch Carrier. Maybe the spear gets him. As Lucid is on the right side. And they're nearly able to take out a couple of those guys there on the side of DK. And really, it's just Payne.
Oh no, the Nami!
He's just walking forward and nobody can deal with this guy. Oh no! Run! Nah, he's dead. Accepted his fate. And that's the end of Career once again.
What's one more death, you know?
But at least DK, this is a much better fight compared to what we've seen so far.
Yeah, they actually managed to navigate it and get the Dragon. I think the target selection, not the best from T1. Flew in and Faker ulted down, and it was just awkward. So, T1 showing not the best coordination they've had this series, definitely not. But Pays still a force to be reckoned with. You look at it that way, it's not so bad.
Not the biggest steal in the world, as the exhaust is going to come down. Showmaker does go in. They're looking for the turn this time around, but again, Owner kind of alone, has Faker at least to follow up, but they're all super low on health, and it's really just Pays as Lucid takes an immense amount of damage, but it doesn't matter. As the rest of DK very healthy here, looking for that kill on a Pays. He flashes the charm as Carrier goes down, and the damage is just too immense as Doran looking for the trade here on the Smash, who says, I'll just take the disengage cone. Career trying to tank the turret for him. And Smash takes the turret shot anyway. Maybe with Yorick coming over, yes, he will be saved.
I think still the engage from T1. Coordination not quite there, but the Varus doing so much work.
He's just going in. Pays is still here. I think Shiu thought he backed, but he was backing under the turret. Stops the back, and Shiu's dead.
As I'm saying this, I'm aware it's a risky play.
Yeah, well,
he can ult in if he really wants to get in there.
I think eventually he will, although he's going to trade on to Doran first, maybe try to spark a turn, but the turn is not coming in, and that Baron's getting pretty low. As now the Paranoia comes down, and Lucid never pulls the trigger, as now they are going to go in, but this time Owner shows some more restraint. Charm is down, Spirit Rush also is down. Carrier looking at the front line, they're going to take it slow this time, and I think that's for the best. As eventually Lucid should go down, not quite though. Does walk it off, has GA as well.
Yeah, not actually so risky if you...
It definitely has been. We still have to get through this Rebel Baron power play on the side of T1 though. And they're taking plates on the inner turret. Pays, ooh, the max range, and that's gonna be a lot of follow-up damage. As now, we do have the Pantheon coming in, trying to peel for him, and trying to get the angle there with Showmaker, but he doesn't quite have the charm, and Lucid, I think, will eventually have to pay the price with his GA. We do have Shiu on the flank coming in, but Faker also there, trying to peel. Doran now just gonna flash on everyone, and damage! Smash! Insane amounts of damage from this cannon. He's gonna have to pay for it with his life, you would imagine. As there it is. Showmaker takes him down, but Yeah, Faker and the rest of T1 just peeled off and kind of left Doran on purpose because they wanted to deal with Siu, who does flash. And they do have the follow-up as now Lucid comes in, picks up 1,100 gold. And looking for a bit more here. Keria, though, going to get out of the cage, and they still have Owner, they still have Faker. And it doesn't look like Showmaker alone is enough damage to deal with this front line and the tankiness of T1 from ahead. Triple kill for Faker. And Career, they're looking to bully him further. It's not going to happen, though.
Messy fight, but Doran comes in, blows up the enemy AD carry. It's Dplus are trying to respond in kind, but they just don't have gas in the tank to continue the play beyond that. And you know what? They would still complain about that roll being weak.
Oh, Pace. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's taking a huge amount of damage from Smash, who is trying to change the tone of this game. Just cullings them down. You can see Pace, he E'd backwards, so he was not ready for that. Was not ready, and Keria has to pay for the sins of his AD carry. Smash doing a lot of damage, I think is what we're establishing here. Yes, everyone understood the wordplay, but you have to explain it. Well, eventually, okay, the Flash Charm comes in. He's going to go into his arm guard as well and just die.
Yeah, I mean, it's because he has the rod already, so he's going to be able to get the full on you, so yeah. It's a great angle for Doran.
Yeah, slicing Maelstrom
already.
Flash.
Oh my lord.
I don't think Pantheon, I mean, he's got GA up, but this is about to get very interesting. They're going to try to kill him and burst down the Baron while he's dead. And there it is. Even if the spike goes to 15, it doesn't matter. T1 playing with their food, and DK thought this was their opportunity to come back. But in fact, it was just T1's to close the game out.
Oh, he tries to flash away.
No.
Oh, no.
No, Career.
Oh, man. The joys of being a Yorick. Well, that was certainly not the play that Dplus hoped for, I think it's fair to say. T1, swift punish. Nocturne, definitely the champion you want in that situation. Kennen also a good champion to have in that situation.
Yes.
This is a good play from Dplus. The culling doing a lot of damage. Lucian just able to absolutely shred there. Yeah, just turns Keria to paper. Late game sports just survives.
Just for Faker. I like how they show it right there, like while below 50% health. Yes, that is the way it works. And now we got TP coming in from Faker. All of DK are alive. The bubble timing not on points. Can be a little bit confusing with the new TP as well. But either way, gonna take down the bottom inhibitor. And T1 just trying to end this one on good footing and not have any close calls with Smash again.
You know, I just want Keria to live. You know, I think he's died enough this game. I don't think the Nexus is long for the world with the current state of the game. But if Keria can just not die again, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I don't think T1 feel the same, though, is the thing. Rounding the bend here is Faker, and Doran is going to spread everybody out and go into his Zhonya's, force the GA to come out here. They do get the kill. Owner is pretty low, but eventually he goes to his own GA. And I think this is just the final death throw. No, Career, please!
Dead again!
They didn't have to do that, but we do know that Faker will always do that.
Oh, how many?
He takes him out for the 9th time in this game.
No, it's only 9, it's not 10. You can get double digits.
And that's the end. That's the end of the series. T1 just crushed them in 3 games. It was not close. It was not long.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.